This week on The Race, we're in Austin, Texas, talking about issues that veterans are facing. And a new report says that the rates of veteran suicides are rising. Alicia Nieves is taking a look at the growing number of resources to help.
When you look into a veteran's eyes, sometimes you can see the pain. Sometimes it's so overwhelming that every day 17 veterans in the U.S. find it too much to bear and take their own lives. About a year ago, Marine Corps vet Mario Miramontes was almost one of them.
It was accepting that I'm not a part of this big machine. It was just me and my family now, and my kids, and I didn't have no backup.
Like many veterans, Miramontes struggled transitioning out of the military. Being a Marine felt like the highest honor in his life. It gave him purpose, and then it was gone.
Nothing's really replaced that sense of service.
But what took him to the point of suicide was how easily he felt his service and sacrifice was forgotten, how he went from an honorable Marine to some days without the uniform being called racial slurs.
I was cleaning fish, getting called away after coming back from the Marine Corps.
Veteran suicide hotlines get more than 1,000 calls a day from service members in the same dark place Miramontes was at.
What we have today, an epidemic of suicide.
Shad Mishad has watched the veteran suicide crisis continue for at least 50 years since he served in Vietnam.
When I was in Vietnam as a mental health officer, actually, I was very much aware that we were going to have problems coming back.
In Los Angeles in the 80s, Mishad formally created the National Veterans Foundation, inside it opening up the first ever suicide hotline in the country. But despite all his efforts, all these decades, it just doesn't seem like the number of veterans needing help is shrinking.
They need to do preventative therapy. In other words, when soldiers are getting ready to come out, particularly from war, or even out of the service without going to war, there needs to be at least 6 months of training on how to come out. 6 months of preparation, but another 6 months of a team of people, say like us, to be there and let them know things are going to go this way and that way and this way. It's okay. It's normal.
Support is critical to preventing suicide amongst veterans.
It's supposed to be part of my big plan there, his personality that I was supposed to create.
Just ask Miramontes. He got a helping hand from Mishad and the NVF last year and now is working here.
National Veterans Foundation, this is Mario speaking. How can I help you?
Answering suicide hotline calls, hoping to save another veteran as this place continues to save him.
I got to help somebody.
For The Race,
I wanted to say, that's all, folks, right here.
I'm Alicia Nieves.
Still to come on The Race, we're going to take a look at a push to preserve World War II history next.